Hello and welcome. This is Detective Lazaria. If there are any spirits here, I'm going to do a seeking session at two cemeteries. And that would be the Bodie Cemetery in California, as well as the Boothill Graveyard in Arizona. So if you happen to be buried here or there, you can tell me just by putting your name or how you passed. I might be able to find you. So I'm going to turn on this app called Spirit Talker, and you should be able to use it to tell me who you are. You can also use the two clear balls by giving them a tap, shake, or pickup. And when you do that, it should light up. And that thing that you were using just a bit ago, the square device, is called a REM pod. It would basically either click, beep, or light up. And the one in the center, in the middle with the green light, that's the EMF meter that can go to yellow, orange, or red on the lights. Oh.
Manifest.
Manifest. Oh.
I died suddenly.
So it just let me know that they passed away suddenly. Maybe an unexpected disease or illness, perhaps. Mm-hmm. Here is the Bodie Cemetery. And here is the Boothill Cemetery. Oh, that's good to hear.
I'm at peace.
So even though they pass away suddenly, they're at least letting us know that they are at peace. That's good to hear. Thank you. I just heard you go click and beep. That is good to hear that you are, yep.
Hit.
Did somebody hit you? Did somebody hit you? Every time I said hit. So that's a yes. Okay, so somebody hit them. I don't know if this will work. Oh my god.
Portal.
Portal. Well, there's 5 that mention the word hit. We have John, who was hit on the head with a rock. That stinks until he passed away. There was Ben, who was also hit in the arm. And somebody also was Cade. Oh, sorry. And Albert, was Cade. Another John mentioned the word hit. Then we have James or Frank. It says, which caused his gun to go off and hit something. Okay. And then Michael. Okay. But the one that I definitely think that was probably it is John Hooten.
Young.
So you were young? You're letting me know that you were young. Okay. Young. Well, there's a Albert Bennett who was about 12. No, never mind. That wasn't young. Sorry, my eyes are blurry. Young. We got a lot of unknown for the birth, so we don't know the age. Young. Oh. Well, no young. Perhaps in Bodie Cemetery? Bodie? Hit. A 35-year-old Irish miner by the name of Andy never knew what hit him.
Kenneth.
Kenneth Livingston? McCaw was not young. They were 83, but I mean, that one's just maybe not that cemetery. Hold on. Well, that's the only Kenneth in that one cemetery. Well, otherwise there is Agnes Kinney, who was a young one, a 1-year-old. But it doesn't tell us anything other than that they passed away 1878. That's interesting. Every time I mention the word hit, it was kind of chirping a little louder. Okay.
You are free.
I'm taking maybe somebody's helping these spirits, like a spirit guide, and letting them know you are free. Free to go. You don't need to feel stuck or whatever. But again, it did say manifest, I passed away suddenly, I'm at peace. But then it said hit. And as soon as I mentioned hit, and I was like, okay, well, this is during the Wild West, so people could have easily been, duking it out. Duking it out. The EMF meter spiked. Did you get in a fist fight? At a bar, a saloon, a brothel? Hmm.
Oracle.
Hmm. It's funny how it's saying a lot of things like portal, oracle. Hmm. I don't know. Did they have a specific little space where people would do seances in the towns? I don't know. So again, if you happen to reside in these two cemeteries, they're either the Bodie Cemetery in California or the Boothill Cemetery in Arizona, just let me know. I did type in the HIT word and a few people came through. I'm just unsure if they're you. See?
Trapped.
So again, it could be a miner who got trapped in a mine, like in a cave, as they were mining. Yep. Dang. As soon as I mentioned that. Okay, yep, trapped. Please hold. So you're in the Bodhi one. Trapped, trapped, trapped. Oh, of course, it doesn't say that. Okay, mine. So we have a few that mention Cade in a mine accident. We got Michael. Michael? Hi, Michael. So it says, so it says his date of death doesn't seem to be existing, but it could be about 1880s.
It's me they see.
And the okay, in the Bodie area, do you haunt the Bodie mines when people go out and tour? Because they still have people going there to tour. Interesting. So here, before I got too many, there's 19, but here, real quickly, we have Michael, which it could be him. James, maybe? Possibly, Patrick.
Bad things happened.
Yes, bad things did happen at the mining accident. See, a terrible accident occurred. Oh, maybe it was February 1880 with this guy, Patrick and Mike. There was a lot of accidents. Norman. Yeah, a lot of them happened between 78 and 80.
No leave us.
So yeah, there's a bunch. That's the first thing I ever seen, no leave us. Interesting how it said that. Is that a residual phrase for you guys? Because you knew that you guys weren't going to make it. You were trapped so much by the debris. And it wasn't worth your teammates or your coworkers to also have the risk of getting trapped too. And you're saying, no, go ahead and leave us. So again, could it be a residual phrase that you said to your minor workers that you worked with, despite you guys, being badly trapped? I'm sure they were trying to help you, but you said, no, go, save yourself. Because it was probably going to collapse even more. So there's that. Oh, it hit. when you were mining, you were hitting the ground. And by hitting the ground, you did something where it just shook the earth just enough to loosen up above you and make the thing collapse. I see. And then you got trapped. Okay. So I don't know if you were Michael or not, but hi. Oh, yeah?
Cruelty.
You feel like it was cruelty being stuck there? Having to work in those conditions? Yeah, actually, to be honest, those working conditions were pretty intense. Having, very low airflow in the mines and having to go very far. And then you had to do whatever you're doing with the pickaxe to search for whatever minerals. And you didn't know if you were going to have an issue where things would, again, collapse. And of course, you would always have issues with your lungs. You would always be very dirty. And you probably didn't get paid that much for what it was worth.
Don't antagonize.
Oh. Try not to. Well, if it is any of those 19 that I may have shown, hi. Sorry that you were trapped and caged during the mining incident. Because just based off of trapped and where the one of the locations is, which is again Bodie, a mining city. Well, now a ghost city, ghost town. Table.
Table.
Like a pool table? Ooh, okay. And oh, good morrow. Well, that's just repetitive.
Good morrow.
So I had that spewed out a bit ago in a previous session, but hello, hi. So in the other cemetery, which is the Boothill one, I got an initial J.D. Derwitt, who was somebody who fell to his passing in a mine shaft. So again, it did say trapped, and that's kind of one of the ones I see. Then we have an unknown of a man that had fallen again in a mine in 1882. Another unknown. It was again found at the bottom of a 60-foot shaft. And then we have Freddie. Oh no! Freddie was a young boy who drank sturgeon water from a mine and got sick and passed away. He was 12. I did say young earlier. Hit portal young.
Sin.
Okay, again, I could have multiple spirits here. Did somebody, like an outlaw, do something bad? Because in the Boothill Cemetery, there are known outlaws that were buried there. So the fact that it said sin Makes me think that it's an outlaw trying to come through now. We have 3 outlaws, and I won't say them since they might come through, even though they probably won't come through with their exact names, but similar. Again, it said Sen. That's my only theory.
English.
Okay, I don't know if you mean you spoke English or you're from England. You migrated from England and try to make a living.
I make noises.
Okay, let's hear it.
Enid.
Hi, Enid. So there is no Enid in either of the cemeteries. I don't think.
Impaled.
Oh. So you're letting me know that you were impaled by something again, and you're buried in one of these cemeteries. I don't know if this will work. If I type in impaled. Did not come up with anything there. Nope, we got nothing that at least helps us with impaled if you were. So maybe you'll have to give me a little bit more clue on who you are. So sorry, I know you're trying, but the impaled word didn't come through the bio. Sorry. And yes, there's going to be a lot of noises. That isn't the spirit. That is just my dad in the kitchen. So I do apologize if you guys are constantly hearing stuff.
Ancient spirit.
Maybe that is why I don't have Enid. I don't know. Even though Enid doesn't seem like a super old name, but Otherwise, again, Native Americans were on that land at some point, I'm sure. Impaled by an arrow? Did any spirits get impaled by either an arrow or a sharp object, like a sword? Like, stab with a knife? Well, here's what was said so far. Sorry, the EMF meter spiked to...
Stuck here.
I was just going to say, the EMF meter spiked to the orange a couple times as I was panning over to show you what was currently spewed through. So it said trapped and stuck here. Okay, again, a mining incident where a miner got trapped and stuck. So I have some miner that's coming through, right? And so you need my help? Do I need to say a prayer for you? I have to bend over to get it. Hold on. All right, it's going to be set in my head, just so you know. Okay, hopefully that helped. Well, yeah.
Blacksmith.
I can totally see a blacksmith being in a town like Bodie or in the Arizona area. So yeah, there can definitely be a blacksmith. Hi. I don't know if it'll work if I type in that. But we have somebody, Roland, who was a blacksmith as well as his father. John, who was also a blacksmith. Looks like maybe Mary Butler married a blacksmith. Frank might be a blacksmith or has a blacksmith in their family. So yes, there's a ton. A lot. A lot. Well, 9. So again, in that Bodie, there was a, for sure, blacksmith. And none in the other one, because it's a very small cemetery. So if I said your name or you saw your name in that page, hi to that blacksmith from Bodie in California. I went there once by the way, by the chance.
We love talking.
Good. So I was a young child when I went there on a very, very hot summer. And it was so hot, I drank a cocktail juice kind of thing, thinking it was just one of those fruity drinks for the kids. Oops, my bad. I had, I think, a sip and a half when I realized, I'm like, this tastes weird. And then I show my parents, and they're like, oh my God, that's not for you. I'm like, what? They're like, nothing, just don't drink anymore. I'm like, uh-oh. And I was like, my bad, I didn't mean to drink. Oops. Anyways. Don't worry, I didn't get buzzed or anything. I was just one sip and a half. Oneness, exactly, oneness. I only had just a little bit, just a oneness part of it. And then I was like, yeah, that's it. I'm good. Tasted not to my liking anyways. It looked great on the bottle. Just not when I had a sip. And again, I was parched. I was thirsty. It was a long tour, long little trip there. I was looking for cats. I was looking for spirits. I didn't see
Warfare.
That could have happened during there too. I didn't see any spirits although it looked pretty creepy, especially peeking into the buildings, which you were not allowed to go into. But I think I saw at least one cat by a car, which of course was not being used. It was an old car that was one of those ones that on display. Anyways, you probably don't know who I am, but I was there one time. Don't know if we took pictures, and if we did, where would they be? To prove that I was indeed there. But yes, it was one heck of a road trip. Very long to get there. Oof. And hot, again. We were in an old van. We were lucky. People keep running.
People keep running.
They're either trying to run to keep cool, or they may have thought they saw something. Uh-oh. I might have to stop this. Maybe not. So if this abruptly ends, it's because of that darn motorcycle. Anyways, warfare, again, maybe tied to Bodie. Let me look it up. So Bodie. Doesn't really say. So basically it's letting me know Bodie State Historic Park is a preserved 19th century gold rush ghost town, located approximately 150 miles east of the Bay Point, near the Nevada border. And just so you guys know, make sure you have plenty of either fully charged electric car or gas in your car, because it takes a long time from the main street to get to the town. Just so you know, a little heads up. Unless, since I last went there, they built a Shell station.
Oliver.
Hi, Oliver. So unless they built something where there's a gas station closer to the place, so people wouldn't have to get stranded in this hot, deserted ghost town, you know? Especially those who work there, you know? You know. Oh, I'm just gonna skip that one.
Malevolence.
So Oliver, you didn't come up. Although I can picture maybe an Oliver being there. Yeah, no Oliver. I'm sorry. So we have Zoa, who has a sibling with the name Oliver. Maybe
Hot.
Hot? Yeah, exactly. It was hot. So you remember maybe? I was just discussing how we were there during the summer and it was extremely hot. Plus, in normal times, it's probably just always hot too. So maybe you remember it being very hot, especially going into the mines. So you lose any draft of air. So it must have been very hot and sweaty to work in the mines. So to be trapped, it's even worse. So again, no Oliver, but I found Zoa, a girl who was 11 months old. She didn't make it. 18, my eyes are super blurry now. 1869. If this is your sister trying to come through, because her name is not in the spirit talker, and just said the only closest thing she could find, which was Oliver. So if you're here and you're trying to say your name, Zoa, hi, you didn't make it. You were almost a year old. Almost. Scarlet fever, maybe. The plague, maybe. So you had two other siblings. It was Oliver and Elizabeth. And your parents were Pebbles and Zoe.
What is going on?
That makes sense. So again, it just said hot, and now it's saying what is going on. So again, if you're just stepping in, you're probably like, what is this chick talking about? Well, I'm doing a session on two cemeteries. One is Bodie Cemetery in California, which is a ghost town now. And there's a cemetery very close to it. The other is called Boothill Cemetery in Arizona. It's tied to the Tombstone, Arizona, the Wild West. We got outlaws in there and some other people. So, yeah, if you happen to be one of those ones that reside there, you can tell me your name. Hopefully I find you. And maybe how you passed. I got a good couple hits on some spirits, perhaps.
You are generous.
Thank you. So I'm sorry, Zoe, for you being super, super young. So yeah, like I said, I couldn't find an Oliver. I just found a sibling that had, oh, hey, someone's back. Hey, you heard it. It was a click. Someone's coming back. Maybe it's the what is going on, the newbie. And they're like, what's this do? They're like, I made it click. It shouldn't hurt you, I know that. But if you get a little closer, it'll go beep to let me know you're here. So I don't know where you're at because I can't see you, but you're somewhere in that vicinity of that box. Whether you're standing or floating. So again, it's a very hot area because it's close to Nevada and Arizona district. Oh, distract. You're distracting me by getting my attention now. It's working. Otherwise, perhaps somebody was distracted by a beautiful woman as they were supposed to be doing something, like, their job, like the blacksmith,
Devil.
Oh. Okay, well, that's just evil of you to say that. Sheesh. Distract. So you're distracting the devil? Did anybody worship the devil in those towns? Do you feel like there was somebody who worshipped the devil in those towns? Otherwise, it's just a random spew of being, spooky. Anyways, I don't know who was interacting with the REM pod just a bit ago, but hi. I'm going to tap a cat ball. You haven't seen it being used probably ever, so this is new to you. The other one you just oopsly get close to and you end up figuring it out. But this one, maybe just needs some demonstration. So again, spiritual finger, hand, or whatever, but basically either shake it.
Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. It's a more modern name, so it's probably not in there. Or, I can tap it. So like this. Sorry, that's me. Okay, you see, you have to shake them. Okay. So again, maybe I made it easier now. We'll see. I had to move them both. It's a little disco party in the house. Do 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 do.
Ha ha.
It worked. So I don't know if you just, yeah, they're laughing and they just lit it up. Thank you. So now you know how you use them. And it just said haha. So it must be a kid. There must be a kid here. Amanda, did I make you laugh? Did you like the party disco colors? The lights, did you like it? Yeah? So I don't know if there, I mean, I don't know. Could there be an Amanda? Probably not. I'll look. Oh,
I knocked.
well, technically you clicked on the device. Or did you knock on the ball? Maybe you knocked on the ball and it lit up? Yeah? Okay. You knocked on the ball, you're like, knock, knock. And then you're like, hey, who's there? Please don't have music. Please do not have music. Ah, la 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 la. Okay. Sorry, I had to do that, little ones, because again, we can't have music from outside. Anywho, it looks like we're good. We're in the clear. Whew, okay. All right. Alma, maybe? Is your name Alma? No. I tried. Well, let's do the same thing I did before with. Oh, wait. Amanda, are you a spirit guide? No, wait. I found somebody. George Johnson, you have a child named Amanda. Maybe it's George Johnson from the Boothill 4740. Yeah? Did I find him? Okay, so here's, yeah, maybe I found him. George Johnson, 4748. Well, hello there. Are you with your child, maybe? Who is again Amanda Elizabeth Pitchard? Oh, oh. Oh no. Oh no. So apparently he was hanged by mistake. He innocently bought a stolen horse and paid the consequences.
Walk back.
Maybe that was what they were telling him. Hey, walk back. Get away from the horse. Oh, yeah? That's a phrase you remember hearing? You were told to walk back away from the horse? I'm sorry you were hanged. So we're going to just told this right here. And yet he had 4 children and a wife named Sarah. I'm sorry this is him. And Amanda got to at least have a family herself. She was 76 when she passed. But she's buried at another place in Missouri because she moved. And she has 1 child. And obviously 3 siblings. Okay. Nice. Well, somebody interacted with the cat ball, and it was like funny because it was just when it said haha. That was cute. Cute, cute, cute. Yeah. Oh my God. Wow. So we have a few in the Bodie Cemetery with people tied to an Amanda as well. We have children with the middle name Amanda, but there's William with a child that has a middle name Amanda. Oh.
There's evil everywhere.
Yeah. Is that because you feel like you were, again, cheated by death not cheated by death, but basically wronged for your passing because you were not aware that the horse was stolen and you got hung? Then we have, apparently Thomas Walton, his child and his spouse have the name Amanda. He got to be from 1832 to 1879. Then we have William Miller, who has, again, a sibling. Oh, okay, I get it. Is someone using my head to, basically, someone using my head. Is someone taking my energy? I forget. I don't think I told them. Oh, balls. Okay. again, I'm going to be ending this anyways very shortly here. But if you want to keep continuing to talk for the next 5, 10 minutes, or 15, whatever it ends up being, please take the energy from my light sources, 2 lamps, and a ceiling light. All the lights are on, please. Not me. I didn't say it. I'm sorry. So you do not have permission to take energy from me. But you can take it from the light sources that are all on. That's why. Hey.
Stupid.
I'm not stupid. I just forgot. Okay, that's the first time I've seen stupid in a long time. But what are the odds of it saying ha ha? And now it's saying stupid. I did not mean to forget. I just got carried away. You guys were doing so well at the very beginning. I got distracted, okay? And I thought you guys really went off on the REM pod at the very beginning before I even started it. Yeah. So somebody already knew what I was planning to do. They're like, dee 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 dee. And I was like, whoa, hey, wait. I just got to get this started. Hold up. Anyways. Anyways. So there you have the Wild West for you, huh? Am I talking to a outlaw or a city slicker or a child? I don't know. So even though there isn't a physical,
Finite.
all right, well, whoever likes to put the stupid word, put the finite word in there. Interesting. So obviously it means anything that has bounds, measurable limits, or an end. Lovely.
Hatred.
Did you not like living where you lived in Bodie? Or maybe you didn't like working in the mines? Or being a blacksmith? Or the hatred person could be the one, again, that was wrongly hung because of a horse he thought he was buying that wasn't considered stolen, but it was. I mean, again, what are the odds of that one going off? And then it's like, ha ha. Funny. Well, somebody's having fun. Again, I don't know. It was between distract devil Amanda, and then it said, ha ha. It's like, what? Was it like an evil laugh by chance? If so, confirm with the capital again. Did you try to make an evil laugh? Oh, I did.
You've helped me.
Well, I did say the prayer, remember? So it could have been one of those ones that were a miner mining, got trapped in the mine, and I said the prayer in my head. So I must have helped them. Okay. Otherwise, perhaps it was Amanda there to help them. A spirit guide or someone? An angel? I don't know. Well, I'm glad I helped you. Again, 50 minutes in, I did something worthy of my time. I helped at least one spirit. And you guys said you enjoyed talking. Here we are. So it's unfortunate that these... Oh, thank you.
You are embraced.
That these unfortunate spirit souls that are resting in the cemetery have some very tragic passings, whether they were trapped in a mine or hurt, gunned down, murdered, like There's a bunch. Let me see. I'm just going to type in randomly the M word. We have 2. We have John, who was M'd, and Thomas, who was M'd. There's 2 that I just typed in randomly at the Bodie one, M'd. And I'm sure the fact that there's outlaws in the other one, the Boothill one, I'm sure there's plenty. Let's see. Yeah, there's 31 with that K word. Too many to look through. Oh, there's a lot of things. Victim to typhoid fever. There's 4 that passed away young with the typhoid fever. Cursed.
Cursed.
Well, again, I don't know for a fact. Like, I would have to Google it real quick. If Native Americans were originally on that land and they got kicked out and they put a curse on that land. I don't know. Let me do a quick Google. It might be tied to the Tombstone, Arizona, I think. There's a possibility that they did have Native Americans there. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm going to have to wrap it up and see who else is trying to join me in less than 8 minutes. Anyone else? Again, if you happen to reside in the Bodie Cemetery in California or the Boothill Cemetery in Arizona, please come tell your story before I have to end this. I can squeeze one more. We can do it. A tragic passing that needs to be told. Maybe you need the help. I have the prayer book here. I also have a chance to summon anyone that I need to, if I need to. Interesting. Explore.
Explore.
Well, I'm going to go with somebody did go there to explore, to find gold. Again, Bodie, Gold Rush. Yeah. So you're tied to the Gold Rush times? Okay. I saw the EMF meter spike a lot. I don't know if this will... Oh, hey. Somebody. Hey. Gold Rush. Do I type in Gold Rush? We have 3. Simone, Eleanor, Jules, Thomas, Walton, and John Siegel. They're in their Gold Rush. If it's any of those 3, hi. And apparently we have these ones. That's my chair, by the way. In case you're wondering, it's just my chair. And my body just... Okay, yeah. Gold Rush is definitely tied to the Bodie.
We're family.
So is there a family that unfortunately traveled there because of the gold rush to make a new start for the family with, with wealth? Did you travel and explore there to become in hopes to have your dream to be wealthy by finding gold? Or maybe working in the mines to, again, make a family? Unfortunately, I can't type in family. There's probably not going to work that way. Wisdom? Okay.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Oh, oops, sorry, that was me hitting the device. Sorry. Anyways, I said I was going to wrap things up here, and I think I will. Oh.
Gone.
Maybe by the time you reached to the area, the gold was gone? Yeah? So all that gold that you were hoping to get at least something, all of it was gone? Or maybe the gold that you did find ended up getting stolen? Interesting how it said gone. Maybe it was gone. Well, before I go, is there any chance you can tap the capital again? Or the REM pod? If you want me to just one more time say the prayer? I can even say it out loud when I turn this off. If you want me to say the prayer in hopes that it'll help you even more than you are being helped now, I can. You just give me the little signal. REM pod or capital. Oh, okay.
I don't want to talk.
So you are literally telling me gone, as in I am leaving. I have left and I don't want to talk. So somebody obviously didn't want to talk because they're like, well, you were going to end it, lady. Sorry. All right. Well, I guess that was my cue. So maybe you don't want the prayer. Well, I did say at least once. All right. Anyways, this is your Detective Lazaria signing out. Peace, love, and eternity. Bye.